So here at Make Use Of, we get to play with a lot of really cool gadgets. And although some of them are very impressive and we rate them very highly, the truth is that a lot of them just don't find a permanent way into our lives. So in today's video, I want to give you a breakdown of my personal top 5 gadgets that I've reviewed from 2019. So without further ado, here we go, starting off with number 5. So this is the Jakhary Explorer. Now technically this is the 250 model, which is as yet unreleased. It's a UK model, functionally equivalent to the current 240 model. It's just that the output voltage is different. It's designed for the UK market. So this will be out early sometime next year. Now the 240 relates to the 240 amp hour massive battery that's inside of this thing. It's really easy to charge just from a standard household socket, or you can be completely off-grid and make use of the solar panel input on the side here. So whether you need to charge your phone tens of times because you're out in the middle of nowhere in a log cabin on holiday in the wilderness, whatever, or if you need that 200 watts of AC output, this is a fantastic value device to do it, and from a brand name that you can trust. The Jakhary Explorer 240 is available now for the US and Canadian markets for around $250, or we'll see a similar price point for this when it's released in the UK next year sometime for the 250 model. Number 4 on my list is the DBoom TVU Max, an incredible looking retro pixel art display and massive speaker. So it does have an internal battery, meaning that you can just place it on a shelf for display. Although if you're going to do that, it is best to plug it in if you can. Now as a speaker, it does also sound pretty good, although admittedly I use it more for the pixel display aspect rather than the speaker. And if that's the case for you too, you may actually want to take a look at their DBoom Pixu model instead, which doesn't have a speaker at all, has a slightly larger pixel display, but it isn't styled like a retro TV either. It's just a sort of picture frame. There's a huge library of art to choose from. Right now I have it set on the sort of Wi-Fi connected holiday channel, so it's displaying some Christmas animations, but it also has music reactive modes, that sort of thing, or you can choose from the extensive library of pixel art or make your own. This makes a really fantastic gift for anyone into pixel art looking for something cool to decorate their desktop or shelves with. This is my third favorite gadget of the year, the Cuckoo ESTU electric scooter. I can't even fit it all in frame, it's so big, which is why I called it the SUV of electric scooters. It weighs a ton, it's really safe, it's easy to ride, and it's suitable for adults rather than making you feel like a child when you're riding it. The Cuckoo ES2 just feels absolutely rock solid, and I've gone from literally never riding a scooter before to riding this a couple of times a week whenever I get the chance. It's not just convenient, it's really fun. Now with a top speed of 25 kilometers an hour, that is far faster than I'm comfortable going, but it also has a range of around 25 kilometers, so it's going to get you there and back quickly if you need it to. You can buy the Cuckoo ES2 now from geekbuying.com for around $400, but do be sure to check out our full review first. My second favorite gadget of the year has to be this diminutive little action camera, the Insta360 GO. It's what I'd call a mix between an action cam and a life logging camera. With a variety of mounting options like this invisible pendant here, all you need to do to start recording is to just press down on the camera, it'll buzz and then start recording a 30-second stabilized clip. So you get absolutely gorgeous video from a tiny little wide-angle lens. Once you're done taking clips, just import them into the app by plugging the case straight into your phone. The app will automatically slurp up all those videos, you choose a template and you press go. Now, more often than not, the default will actually be enough. There won't be any more tweaking to do. You'll just have a video right there ready, which you can go ahead and post to social media. It's just so discreet and so easy to use, unlike pulling out your cell phone and then holding it up like this. That can be really intrusive. With this, you literally just press it, you're taking a video. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm gushing over this, but I do really love it. It's a really great camera for people like me who are frankly lazy and can't be bothered to take an actual camera anywhere and put the effort into framing things right and setting things up, or more importantly, using something that would normally be quite intrusive. I really hate it when people start pulling their phones out at every opportunity. Using this is just so natural, and you really don't notice it, so you get some much more natural and great looking shots. Now the Insta360 GO costs $249, or if you order it direct from Insta360, you can get a custom logo or custom text placed onto it like we did here for an extra $10. So it does make for a really great gift. Now Insta360 actually makes a range of absolutely magical cameras that have been pretty mind-blowing this year. The One X is another one of my favorites, which takes a full 360 degrees video all the time and then allows you to later re-angle the camera or stabilize it on a particular subject. So you no longer need to think about where to angle it, you just take everything and then pick the angle later. Still, since this is a top 5 gadgets, I didn't want to include 2 cameras from the same company, so I've stuck with just the Insta360 GO as my number 2, because of its simplicity and ease of use. So moving on to my top gadget of 2019, drum roll please, the Oculus Quest. Now I never thought I would see the day when mobile VR was actually compelling, and neither did Google either, apparently, having now killed off their Daydream, Google VR, Cardboard, whatever it was that they called it last. But the Oculus Quest is genuinely amazing. And to be honest, I spend at least twice as much time using the Oculus Quest as I do either of my 2 PC VR-based headsets. And that's testament to both the quality of the hardware and the software that's on the Oculus platform, as well as the sheer accessibility of the device. You put this on, turn it on, and within 30 seconds, you can be launched into a VR game anywhere. You don't need to be tethered to any kind of computer, although you can if you want to, thanks to the new Oculus Link feature, which allows you to use the PC hardware to play the full library of Oculus games wired up to the Oculus Quest. But as it is, it's a completely standalone, all-in-one headset with some really compelling games and some absolutely compelling hardware. Now, not only is the Oculus Quest just a really compelling system at the moment, I think it's also got some really exciting features still to come. For instance, last week they just added hand tracking into the Core OS, so you can test that out. Now, as yet, there are no games that take advantage of that. It's just a public test for you to have a go and see how it works. But for general user interactions, it seems to be working actually really well. The cameras watch your hands, and then you have your hands in VR without any other kind of tracking system at all. Now, this is never going to replace controllers entirely, but for certain applications, I think it's going to be really cool, and for social VR. Also coming to the Quest early next year will be a preview of Facebook's new Horizon VR social network. And regardless of what you think of Facebook as a company, I think we can expect great things from that. The Oculus Quest is available now in 64GB version for $400, and it is worth every penny. It's not only competitively priced as an all-in-one mobile VR headset, it's also a great entry point into PC VR if you wanted to tether it to a PC as well. Basically, it's the best headset you can get for less than $500. So that's it. That's my top gadgets of 2019, and I can't wait for what 2020 has in store in the world of technology. Finally, I'd like to thank you all for being loyal viewers of the Make Use of TV channel, and possibly readers over at makeuseof.com, our main site. Until next time, season's greetings and Happy New Year.